Hello. I'm not sure if you all see me, but yeah, I'm going to wait for some others who is going to go online. I'm so sorry. I think I have to position my video. Today I'm not going to do a lot of arts, but I'm just wanting to talk a little on about creative art. So maybe many people understand the meaning of creative arts, but I want to also open to those who doesn't understand what is creative arts. You're only seeing one of my face, right? One side of my face. I'm not sure if you hear me, but I hope you can hear me. So I'm going to sit inside a little. Can you hear me? I don't see. Hi, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me? I think you can hear me better now. So sorry, I think I have some technical. Maybe the side, then you can see me better. Okay. If you sign in the StreamYard, you can actually comment in the box below, so I can see your comment. and here. This side. Can you see me? Can you see me? Okay. My camera cannot go sideways, so I have to turn back. So sorry. Mm, Uh, Today there will be a few things we'll talk about. Let me share the YouTube. I'm going to share the YouTube very fast. So if you are here, you just say hi to me. Okay, if maybe you can put comment. What do you think? What actually have uh, you have in mind about creative therapy and prophetic? So I actually wanted to explain some of this area because it's a little bit new for this concept to come together. Um, I I am not a certified therapist, but in my journey of experiencing how creative therapy bring into my life, come into my life in a very therapeutic ways and incorporate with prophetics where God uh, gave me word, where God show me um, promises that He spoke into my life. To some people may have not understand if they are not believer, they are not a Christian specifically. I want you to understand that this session is also can be open to everyone who is a non-believer. I mean, when we say non-believer, as in Christians, um, I understand that it may be uh, you may be thinking that, oh, I'm not Christian, I can't do this. maybe I am not suitable for this. But one thing I want to share is that God loves all of us, each and every one of us. So He doesn't want us to miss His word. He doesn't want us to He doesn't want us to um, He doesn't want us to, how to say, to misunderstood that when you say a prophetic, it is for just Christians. God loves all of us so much, whether you know Him or you do not know Him. He wants us to know that you are special. You are someone that God has a promises that He intend to prosper you and not to harm you. He intend to help you to see that light in your life, the promises that is in your life. In creative art, creative therapy uh, helps in a way that how you collecting your creativity. Maybe some people may think, many of you that I have encountered always say that I'm not creative. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to draw at all. Of course, beside other reasons, maybe you are busy, you are not free, you are not free, in your household, and I understand that. But most important thing is, are you willing to open a mindset of creativity, to understand that we all are born in creativeness. God created us, whether you are Christian or you are not Christians. You know that there is this God who created this world. Unless you are someone who really into scientific, but still, people in scientist area, they also look into the fact how is this developed, how this this how is this things that is they are searching for, come up with the fact what is microorganism, what the what is the oldest what is that called, the mountains, the fossil, the creations that is created long time ago. This all came in to creativity, how they build some things. So as for us who are not into scientists area, but we count ourselves just a normal human being doing our job at home, struggling with our life, what we want to do, what we want to do in our life, our future, our family, those we love. So sometimes we give, we want to find gift to share to others. We want to do something to give as a gift to others, but we forget about ourselves. When we want to create some creative things for others, or maybe you buy something for others, let's not forget that you also can also give something for yourself. You create something that is you don't have to create something that is like require many hours or an a very complete art that you think that is perfect in your eyes, or you feel like, many of us do not see ourselves as in we are creative, or we think that we are not gifted. Therefore, sometimes when we look into our own arts, we see, the first thing we see is, what is this? This art is not really nice. I can't let other people see this art. But in the process, have you think of the process of doing it, from start to beginning, the creativeness that you put in, or maybe you do not have a mind, that organized mind, to think about what are you going to do. It's okay. Just find something that you see on your journey. Let's say, for example, words that you felt is encouraging. Maybe feelings that you feel on that day. Yeah, you can write it down. It's like a word, or maybe a word of encouraging, and you put it down in your art. And then you create it. Maybe you put some flowers there. Maybe you put just a color there. Color also represents some of our emotions. Sometimes we see lighter color as in refresh. Sometimes we see a darker color as like a very burdened color. Through our process, it depends. So yeah, and we create that art. At the end of the day, after you create and put down all the items that you felt, um, something you want to put in, so you just create. At the end of the day, you'll see, what does the art give you a message? How does it helps you on that day? At the end of the creation, how does this art help you through this process? Maybe you are so down, maybe you are so hurting at the beginning of the session before you create your art. And as you go through, you feel like the art is total mess. It's not neat at all. It's nothing. I can't see anything. I don't see anything mean to me. Yeah, it's fine. That's how you feel. But that may not be how it is. Yeah, so it helps you to locate that feelings in the process of doing it. Maybe I want to show you an example. So you may not know what you are doing. Say this art. This is an art that I did 2 days ago, I think. So in the morning, I woke up and I just joined a group of people who are actually talking about arts. In that morning, I really don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like doing anything because my brain is not really awake, and I didn't sleep the whole night. But then I feel like my brain is just wired into many, how to say, like, there's nothing planned in my head, because pandemic, everyone is stressful, or some people is not well. For me, I have not been well for the past many years, but um by God's grace, I am healed and better. But there are still health issues that I need to develop. I have not been like working a lot, like thinking, studying, reading, but I felt like I can do it. I can still do it. But that morning, what I had is just lines. So I just draw lines, if you can see. So the line is represent the brain, the nerves, you know, it's go here and there, twisting here and there, you know, but they will be still joining one another. It was just a black and white. But then I start to fill it in with colors like red colors, lighter colors, red, green, the mixture of blue, yellow, and green become, you know, the color here. This is my first color when I start to paint. I put green and then yellow. It looks like a lighter blue, sea blue, lighter sea blue. And then I put blue color. You know, that's what I felt. I asked God, what is it? Blue color is usually very something that give me the peace, you know, the presence of God. The greenish, like a sea blue. When I first put the yellow and the I think sorry, I put the blue first, and then yeah, blue and yellow become green. Okay, so I put the green, it becomes green like a sea blue color. So it is something that I like, that color. It is something uh, I admire the color. So I put it there. It helps me give my brain a very lighter feelings, peace on in the morning. And then I continue to experience with other colors like orange, red. I put water in it, you know. Yeah. So at the bottom here, I kind of like have an issue with the colors. Maybe the colors has some leave me some mark like the dot spot. That time also running out of time because we are finishing. We are up to timing. So and then, but then in that rush hour, I saw texture here, this part compared to other part. And overall, what I see is the art give me a sense of refreshment, and which means that when I draw black and white just line, it is just my brain wired, you know, around in my brain. There's nothing. But then when I slowly put in the colors that I felt to, you know, give that first color that it bring me peace and maybe my favorite colors, you know, and then I continue to explore other colors and turn out the whole page had texture and colors. So this art show me that, you know, sometimes our brain has nothing. The therapy of it is that I'm working out using my art, even though I did not have any thoughts what to paint on that time, but I just created. Um, it is very therapeutic because it helps me in a reflection that I felt that, you know, sometimes in life our brain just stuck in black and white. We just don't have colors. But after I put the colors, I felt God saying to me that we can beautify the black and white in our life, not just our life, but in our brain. Um, and then the texture is a feeling. You can feel it when you touch it, the texture. It gives me a feeling like a dotted rough area where I can feel. Give It's not like rough, or anything, but just a feeling where I can touch it, and that represent my feelings in the morning. There's something I can feel, and the whole thing is about this art that I have done. And then I pray about it, what God um, actually teach me through this art, this creative art that I have done. What I have is the unblocking. The unblocking, that was the title, and that was the word that God gave me. The unblocking. So yeah, I am. The next thing I want to do is to write a poem in about this, the unblocking. I didn't write it yet then, but I do have it in mind. But yeah, sometimes art is not just like a piece of paper with a beautiful, perfect art, but it can be anything. It also can be poems that you want to write. Okay? Yeah. So because I wanted to write a very neat poem, so I didn't write it down yet, but I had words that God gave me through this art. It is about word that he gave was the unblocking. The time when I woke up, I was so wired. I was so wired with all the entanglement that cannot be entangled. The tangled that is not the entanglement. I was so wired with tangled that can't be entangled. But as I moved on with the help of God, as I as I keep on putting colors and the feels of texture, a piece of beautiful art was created, and it's bring an unblocking of the mindset. The unblocking that opened my mind and prepared my mind for the morning to the end, to the night. Give me ideas of how I can beautify my life. So this is one of the poems that very impromptu that I'm doing. Is an example. Yeah. So so this is something that I want to share about creative art therapy, and the prophetic word that was given to me is the unblocking. God says that that um, I'm unblocking everything that is blocking in your life. Things that things that um, doesn't seems to get through. Things that I felt that it is blocked, or I can't unwind in, but He's going to unwind it, and He's going to beautify it, and He's going to continue to give me more promises of the unwind and blocking into the creativity, the things that He wants me to do more in more creativity, that to glorify Him, to helps myself to see the promises that He has for me, and also to be able to help others through their struggles. I think this piece of art is very meaningful. even though it was just a very simple art that I done. So yeah, so what I want to share is for today, it has been, it is good to talk about creative therapy. What else you want to know? Maybe you can actually comment at the comment below so that I can answer you next Tuesday again. Every Tuesday, I'm going to have a talk about some creativity. And in July, I'll be starting different topic each week, different theme in each week. Week one, it will be something for others to talk and share about whatever they want to talk about. Maybe creativity, how they can do it better, and then to speak it out loud. Okay. Then the week two, we will be having another team where we will be putting them down. Every Wednesday we will have a public. Every Wednesday we will have a public creative therapy, prophetic therapy together with the public, and it is free. Hold on now. So sorry. So yeah, second week of the Tuesday, we are going to do it like writing day. Maybe we want to come together to create words together, to put down like poems or songs, any words. We just come in and join in a short few 15 to 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to do very long. So it will be like a writing day, like what I did, poems, a short poems. The week one will be like a plan day and talk day. Okay, everyone can have a chance to talk about it. If you catch me on the time that I'm on live, so otherwise you can always go back and listen again and do it yourself on your part. And then the week three of the Tuesday, we will have the theme on a reminder day and self-help day, where we want to put down things that can remind us what we want to do for our own goals in self-help. Things that we want to remind ourselves what to do to in order to release our stress, things to remind ourselves to to meet our goals or anything. So I invite you to come and join me that 15 minutes to write down. This is all free for 15 minutes. Um, you will be able to learn that all this will benefit you very well. And then the week 4 of the Tuesday, I will have we will have like a market self day, as in you share about sorry, just now the week 3 is self-help, and also for children as well is very good. So adult, how to help their children. It will be like a also introduce you how to do the social emotion learning, how we want to incorporate the creativity into emotion learning to the kids as well. So self-help is a day where we come and plan. and then we will market. We will, and then week 4 we will be market ourselves as and also reflection. Okay, so how we what I mean of market ourselves. We can actually talk about how our week have done for us, you know, how is the month has done for us, and what all this process help us into a better person in doing your creativity in your maybe your business, how we find out what are the things that we have done uh, that is not doing really well. What are the things that we think is doing well? Maybe some of you try to do your creativity. It was very bad at first, and then after that it was very good. So then it's time to promote and show others what you have done. Okay, yeah, promote others what you have done and show them. So this art can be showing upside down, that way, and any angles that you can turn, so you can share about your creativity. If you are if you are already in your own business and you have already creating things, how all this will help you in your business as well. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can market yourself a little as well. Share it out. 15 minutes to share it out. We also do a reflection on the week 4. This is all is like a reflection. So what are the things can be done, what are the things cannot be done, and how to move on. So that was the week 4. So I will invite any one of you, if you join in, we can talk for the 15 minutes to 20 minutes time. I will invite one or two of you to share on that day. Every time we comes in, we will just sit down, prepare ourselves, what is it, and then we just share it on that 15 minutes. I will choose one or two of you, to come and join me. So yeah, and then Saturday I will have a workshop that I'm going to start in July. Saturday, that was a workshop, how to create how to create more details by teaching you how to create in details, sharing, with all the the process, how you feel and what you can do and what you can't do. So that will be the workshop that I am doing on Saturday, but that is a paid workshop, which means people who join my class, they will be paying for $17 for the workshop. Those who can't join is fine, and I understand. Take opportunity of the every week of this 15 minutes time that we are going to share in the topic. And Wednesday, when I open the public creative together with the public, take this time as I guide you and create together. So I'll see you next Tuesday again for our uh, first team on talk day next Tuesday. So tomorrow we will have a public creative again. So let us. Sorry, tomorrow is week 4. Sorry, the battery gone low, so my screen cut off. So I want to let you know, remind you, the public prophetec creative together is once a month, third week of the Wednesday. Third week of the Wednesday, once a month. So yeah, this third week of the Wednesday for the public live, there is a free class. Saturday workshop is a paid class, which I will share the link through Eventbrite. Those who are interested, you may sign up and to try for that workshop. Okay. Thank you. See you all again. Bye. That's all for today. I hope you all get something from out of this topic for today. See you.